Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 3. This is part 6. I'm Punkwick, and today, I believe where we left off last time, I was going to go down into the sewers, but we needed the key. So, turned out we needed the Mortician's Ashes that we picked up in the area where the big giant dude that was shooting us with the arrows and stuff. Those Mortician's Ashes that we picked up in the last part are the reason that we can go into the sewers. So, once you pick those up, you can give them to the hag merchant here at the Firelink Shrine, and you can buy the key from her that will unlock those sewers for 1,500 souls. So I'm gonna go do that. I already gave her the Mortician's Ashes off cam, but I did not buy the key, so I'll just go do that real quick. After giving her the ashes, you will see that now you can get the grave key to a door in Undead Settlement Sewer. So you can now buy this for 1,500, and you should be all set. I think I'm going to pick up some bolts while I'm here, too. Just so I have them. Pick up a couple of those.
Ashen 1.
And then I think I'm going to go back to... Let's see here. I think I'm going to go back to Road of Sacrifices, just because I think it's going to be, end up being closer to where we want to be. Alright. Yeah, so this, last time, if you guys remember, this is where we fought the Borealis Knight, the Frosty dude. He dropped the Irithyll straight sword. I don't know if he was called the Borealis Knight or not, but you know what I'm talking about. So we grabbed the bonfire right outside there, and now we're going to go up the lift. There's going to be a whole thing to do with this lift here, but I'm going to do that after I do the sewers, I think, because I want to complete as much as I can here in the Undead Settlement. I just want to trying to rack my brain on where the entrance is. Oh, it's back here. I remember. I got it. Oh, we got this guy again too. Got your ass. Yeah, so I think my main focus for my main focus in terms of levels is gonna go into endurance for a while, I think, because I need some endurance for sure. Want us to stop being an asshole and swinging your saw around, dude. There we go. Because I don't have nearly any endurance. Like, one small heal literally costs more than half my, like, 3/4 of my bar. So and that's just not it, man. So I think I'm gonna focus on that for a while. That and vitality, because I want to be able to have heavy armor. I think that's important, especially for a paladin build. And then I'll, start pumping faith and strength. Well, there's gonna be some rats down here. There shouldn't be too big of a deal. I believe there's also a big rat back here. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of them. And you get the blood bite ring, which I don't remember what that does actually. So let me take a look. Increases bleed resistance. So I mean, personally, I don't think that's that big of a deal. It would probably be good for like PvP more so. But there's no real reason for me to use that in this build. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a heal. If I'm remembering correctly, there's gonna be skeletons in here, so loincloth. Oh, pray to statue of Velka. So that you can get absolution here, and this kind of works with like if you accidentally hit an NPC and they get pissed with you and they're just like, fuck off, dude, or every time you try to go buy something or whatever and they attack you, you can come here and you can request absolution. You do need an item though. This is where you would come to do that if you needed to do that. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm trying to remember what else is down here. A couple items. Red hilted halberd. It's a pretty good item. If I wanted to use a halberd, which I think they're really good weapons, I'd probably use that one, honestly. Oh, here we go. I was wondering where the skeletons were. He's just gonna get back up. Alright. Knock it off, dude. Get fucked. Nope. Not enough. The one thing that I was talking about earlier was my build, and the Paladin build is going to be the way that I build out a Paladin in Soulsborne games. It's going to be tough. It's always tough to start out with, because I tend to stack Vigor a little bit later, just because, you know, heavy armor kind of off-puts damage. You don't want to get up yet. That's fine. Okay. Please don't die. Go ahead and get my shield out. So like I'll put in a point of like Vigor here and there, but I'll usually wait until I'm pretty much, you know, got the rough draft of the build going. You also need mana too, but not nearly as much as like a mage would need or something like that, just enough to like have some heal spells. And, you know, you have a couple, maybe like 1 or 2 offensive spells, the way that I build it. Come on. Oh, I completely botched that. Man, I fucking suck. Holy shit. That was embarrassing. Whatever. Titanite shards, 2 of them. Shit. Yeah, I knew it. Come here, dude. Right now, it's a Monday afternoon. I don't have any classwork to do right now. For those who don't know, I'm in college full-time. So I thought I'd hop on and do some videos. I have a bunch of content that I'm sitting on right now in terms of like Elden Ring stuff. I'm also thinking about doing some like other stuff, maybe like some Elder Scrolls. I wanted to do Pokemon stuff, but the problem is I can't because I don't have a capture card, and I'd need a capture card for to be able to record, you know, stuff off of my Switch. I could do some like BDSP stuff, some Legends Arceus stuff, which would be really fun, I think. And I don't want to buy a shitty capture card, so I would want to do it right the first time. So that's just gonna have to wait a little bit, but I'm having a really good time doing, you know, the Soulsborne content. I just hit my 2 months that I started YouTube on. I'm getting overwhelmed here by rodents. And I'm doing pretty good. I mean, we're already almost at 100 subs on the Punkwick channel, and I think that's pretty good. You know, I'm really proud of that. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and putting up with my bullshit. But I'm just trying to figure out. There we go. I'm gonna talk to her.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone? Oh, please, whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures, they never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me.
Really creepy. That's sus, but I mean, if I can help you out, I will.
Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed. Then I am not entirely alone just yet. Praise the merciful gods above.
So we get the prayer emote.
Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then? I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. But if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
Awesome. So Irina is going to be extremely important for the build that I'm doing right now, which is a paladin, because she's going to be able to sell us miracles as long as we find these different books and basically like little codexes that we find, and then we can give them to her so that she can sell us different miracles. So now that we freed her and open the door, let's see what this dickhead has to say.
You've gone and rescued her, have you? How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help. Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Egon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long. What's the matter? My terms are very simple. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
Yep, well said. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I think that I'm going to actually go back and talk to her, and I'll show you guys where she's going to be at in Firelink Shrine. I haven't decided if I want to gather all NPCs. I think that's a good idea to show, but at the same time, I'm not doing a walkthrough or 100% walkthrough, just a let's play. But I still think it would be cool to show. So go ahead. I'm gonna drop down here. If I'm remembering this correctly, she's gonna be back here. Nope, that's Grey Rat. Actually, I'll talk to her.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
Sauce, but okay. So he sells a couple embers. He sells the mace, which is a pretty good weapon at the beginning of the game if you want some strike damage. And then he also sells the hard leather armor set, and this is like the starting set that the warrior started with in Dark Souls 1, so it's pretty cool. And then because we have Loretta's bone, we can give it to him.
Heavens, she was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose.
Okay.
Goodbye. Oh, this place is a bore.
Yeah, so remember we freed him from the High Wall of Lothric, and then he asked us to get basically check up on his friend Loretta, and we found her bone because she's already dead. So then we gave it to him, and that finishes his part of his quest. And then eventually he will allow us to send him different places to gather new materials, new stuff to sell. So here is Irina.
Oh, Champion of Ash. Welcome back. I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but I am honored to serve you beside the bonfire. The gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them and with you. I am yours now. Your wish is my command.
Okay, so learn miracles. Here we go. So she's gonna have heal, which is the next heal tier up from what I have now, which is like heal aid because it sucks. Caressing tears. So this cures ailments for self and vicinity. This is really a great spell because heal aid's pretty trash with the low amount of faith that I've got. So let me see here. There we go. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna go back to the Road of Sacrifices, and then we're gonna do the lift. If we step on it and allow it to go up without taking it all the way up, it'll bring up another lift that we can take to a different location, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna have to ride this all the way back up to Undead Settlement. And if you remember, the first time we got to this lift, Onion Bro rode it up, and we talked to him a little bit. So we're going to step on the lift, and we're going to let it go down. And there's going to be another lift that comes down in its place, and that will take us up, rather than down. Voila, there it is. So it takes us all the way up to the top of this tower. I'm just going to item in the corner. Told the name of the soldier. Cool. Alright, let's move. And this is the guy that was shooting us with those arrows. Like, that was absolutely annihilating us with those arrows. So, let's talk to him.
Who are you?
I'm gonna make peace with him.
I help anytime.
And he gives us a young white branch. Because we have that, he will not shoot us with arrows. Which is great, because going through that area is terrible.
I help anytime.
So he'll shoot the bad guys down there now, but he won't shoot at us. So now that we did that, we can go back down the steps. Wow, I didn't think that would kill me. Son of a bitch. And jump. Okay, there we go. And I still took damage there. Yeah, fall damage in Dark Souls is absolutely no joke. This Onion Bro's gonna be sitting right here. What's up, man?
Ah. Oh. Don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried.
Sorry, man.
But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast?
Where?
I'm no coward and I've a steady hand.
Oh, there
but
he is.
that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road.
Yeah, let's kick it, dude. Let's kick his ass. Come
I
on.
could try talking some sense into him.
Nah.
No, I think not. He's far too overheated. I've got to use my head.
So he's trying to
I
rationalize
could try
the demon,
talking some sense.
but we know that's not going to get us anywhere. Take out my crossbow, and I'm going to pull him over here. I think we're just going to have to run in there, Leroy Jenkins style, and pull him.
No! You should have waited! Well,
Come on, man.
it's too late now. I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side. Ah!
So yeah, so he joined us in the fight, which is really cool. And okay. He's not hard. Let's just stay under him. And we got ourselves a fire gem and 5,500 souls. So let's see what our boy has to say after that.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment,
And he gives us a sea growl, which is like a beer, which is awesome.
your valor, my sword, and our victory together.
Hell yeah.
Long may the sun shine.
Praise the sun, Onion Bro. Hell yeah, dude. Toast. Awesome.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
So then he goes to sleep. Snoring and all. And we get the sleep emote as well. So he's just gonna pass out there. He's tired, you know. We get a homeward bone. And I think I'm gonna start wrapping up for this part because it's been pretty... done a lot in this part, I think. I think this was a pretty successful episode. But I'm gonna run up here real quick and see if there's anything else I can do. a couple items in here. And I know that these are all going to drop. I know that there's also going to be some of those mobs. And I'm going to get rid of them now. Alluring Skull. And I know for a fact there's going to be some of those, like, fat ladies. There's a dog. I'm sorry, I'm literally just trying to figure out if they're up there. I'm remembering correctly. This is going to be kind of tough, so... Or it can be tough, depending on how I approach this. There's going to be a chest here. And you open the chest, and then these things will drop and attack you. Kind of expected that. I knew something triggered it, I just didn't remember what it was. Fading Soul. And then there's 2 of these. I'm gonna take it slow, see if I can get a sneak attack on them. Shit. Roll off, roll off, roll off, roll off. Come on, roll. Oh, come on. And I got my ass beat. Let's see if I have any resins. Charcoal pine resin, here we go. Anything to give me an edge. Oh my god. The response time is so much slower than Elden Ring, and I'm still getting used to that. Okay, so this one. It's much slower paced combat than Elden Ring, and that's what I'm trying to say. Not bad, it's not a bad thing, it's just I'm not used to it anymore. I'm slowly getting back into it. Let's see what's around here, nothing. And then once I grab this item and the stuff up here, I think I'm going to definitely wrap up for the video. I didn't realize that this was going to be such a adventure. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Be careful while I do it. Flynn's ring. Definitely not going to use that. Anything else? I know that I can drop down here. I don't remember exactly what it is, though, that this tower has. Homeward Bone. And there's definitely an item down there that I probably want. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. Chloranthy ring. Hell yeah. I'm definitely glad that we did this, because now that I picked that up, I remember that this had a very important item down here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on now. It puts me exactly at 70, which kind of sucks. But that's okay. You know what? I'll just put a point into vitality when we get back, because it's definitely something that I need to have on, for sure. Alright, I'm going to put put a point into vitality. There we go. Bring it up to 15. Okay, that's pretty good. See if I have enough souls to level up one more time. Maybe. Oh yeah, we're good. Sweet.
Welcome must speak. Very then Tuthaken.
I'm going to put a point into for endurance. Give us some stamina. defense. Cool.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for part 6. I really appreciate you guys watching. This should be a good part. We got a lot done. I died pretty embarrassingly twice, actually. I got my ass kicked by those fat ladies, and then I jumped off the lift too early and splat. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you think it's funny, or if you liked the episode, leave a like and a comment. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see in the future. There will be more Dark Souls 3 content coming out this week. If you guys would like to follow me on social media, on Instagram, I do a lot of like vinyl shares. I share a lot of my like personal vinyl collection and my retro video game collection as well. And then I like to keep you guys updated on Twitter and Instagram with the content that I'm coming out with. So if that interests you, the links will be in the description. I appreciate you guys watching. Punkwick out. Peace.